what is your favorite piece of Tumblr lore?
So, of course, I mean, the pipeline to Deltarune naturally starts at like Gravity Falls, Steven Universe, Over the Garden Wall, all that. Like, I was in that, in the trenches way back when. Still am in ways, like way back when everyone was 12, like Build It was the ship to ship. And I was always like, what are you guys on about? But then I was always on the Billfort train. I will be real. I'm putting that out there. I just thought it was hilarious that like everyone kind of was like, what were we doing back then? We were all just kind of being dumb kids and like having fun with it and whatnot. And then grew up and we're like, actually, Triangle on the Old Man. I'm with that.
When like Yahoo was buying Tumblr, which they bought at a huge loss. It's so funny. The CEO there, he said, oh, Tumblr's gonna be the new PDF. And I listened to somebody explain this, and they're like, oh, they mean like, oh, instead of sending a PDF, you'll send a Tumblr post. Which still doesn't make any sense.
No, it really doesn't.
The first thing that I thought of was the three weed-smoking girlfriends. Maybe you subliminally reminded me of them.
Weed smoking girlfriends, unquestionable.
Yeah. Awesome.
I know that thing by heart. I love the weed smoking girlfriends. I have stickers for it. I have posters for it. I am the world's biggest weed smoking girlfriend fan, I think.
The Down with Sis bus is cool too. I guess I just really like stories that are definitely not true.
The Tumblr sexy man poll that kills people.
It took out Queen Elizabeth, like you said. Who did it take out after?
The Pope. It took out the Pope.
Okay, wow. That's a strong poll.
Yeah.
My favorite really was Big Natural's Gandalf. It's just so funny to me.
It's so incredibly funny.
Another Tumblr joke that I really like is when somebody's like describing a printer or something like that, and they're like, when the paper slides in and then is drizzled in ink, and then the comment is like, we gotta get regular porn back on this site.
There's this thing called Woody's Roundup, which was people would go around and collect the usernames, the accounts of not deactivated but known right-winger, weirdo Tumblrs. And they would take the account, scrub it of all of its weird doings, change its username to a specific photo. It's a very greebled photo of Woody from Toy Story. It was called Woody's Roundup because they would round up all the weirdos, all the old weirdo accounts, and change them to Woody. And several people got in massive trouble for grounding up all this information. And it did start to like become a thing that people would abuse. But it was, for a time, a deeply good effort of like watching people become Woody because they were just the worst. Yeah. They came on the internet and they messed around, and then they had to find out by becoming Woody.
I mean, of course, Spider's Georg or George, however you're supposed to pronounce it. If I decide to go as a meme next year, I'll really be scraping the bottom of the barrel because these were my top two.
This is one of the moments where you get put on the spot and you suddenly forget everything you've ever thought in your head. Goncharov pissed me off when it happened to the point that I blocked the tag, and to this day, it's because they genuinely catfished me. I was actually not sure if it was real or not. That pissed me off enough that I just blocked the tag, and I was like, I think I unfollowed at least one person for posting too much about it. Yeah. Because it actually bothered me not being like, what the f*** are you talking about? Yeah. That's probably my least favorite.
The Meat Apocalypse was legendary.
Yes.
Again, I was there for that. I was like a little kid. But honestly, I think one thing that kind of gets swept over now is the fandom bloggers versus hipster bloggers, because a lot of people they blend between both, or they have two side blogs. But back in the day, it was either you were a hipster blogger or you were a fandom blogger. And funny enough, I was kind of both. I do have that tiny little piece of fandom goblin in the back of my mind, and I still do enjoy like my fandom posts. I just don't really post about them actively anymore.
It's just like, I feel like generally like any of the Tumblr lore that I like dwell on is stuff like that. I'm like, what an interesting commentary. Like we could sit and like tear this apart and be like, what does it say about the culture? What does it say about fandom culture, you know? Like it's funny, but it's also so fascinating to me.